Yes, I'm live early. Obviously, I can't put the camera. Can anyone hear me? Because I'm actually using an actual tablet rather than a thingy. So I don't know. I'm going to try and make some things work. I can't. I don't know. Maybe like an hour or so. I can stay on here. Obviously, like I said, although I'm away, although away, I can still do certain things for like an hour or so and all that kind of stuff. So I sort of go over because I listened to a bit of Sir Faz's stream, and I'm not gonna lie, I was very disgusted about how Faz and those guys are equating um, basically Shahid sharing a link to me to the grooming and rape of thousands of girls, underage girls. Now I don't know how anyone can even have the nerve to do that because you're mocking real rape victims by calling me a groomer and all this and equating me to a groomer. That's, is a disgusting thing. It shows that your mentality, you're mocking and trivializing real grooming and rape. When you say that Raj, you're just as bad as the groomers, you're going to get the wrath of the Raj because you know that, my own relative is groomed. Let me tell you something now. Yeah. Young girls getting pimped out, put onto drugs, and prostituted is not the same as me getting a StreamYard link from Shahid. Yeah. And if you think that, then I need to ask what your definition of grooming and rape is, because I'm starting to think that you're mentally deranged, that you think there's a correlation between what I done and what they did. Because I don't even agree with what you're saying, because I didn't groom anyone. I didn't blackmail no one. It's now it's in the police hands as well. So I can't talk too much here. I can't talk too much. No, I haven't reached my destination yet. Fikr na kar. Yeah, ek do din lagunga. Yeah, it's like maybe Saturday and Friday, Saturday. So don't worry, fikr na kar. Yeah, it'll take a bit of time. But I basically, my plan is I will be gone from. Like, let me just say, I won't be using the internet for a little while from around Saturday. Right now, I can still talk a little bit here and there, obviously, but um, obviously it's disgusting. Them not thinking that the rape. Think about what he's saying, because I'm going to play the audio. Let me just see if I can share because the problem is this tablet's a bit of a problem. Let me see if I can actually share what he said earlier. Let me just and to Sid Bash, you said if I call you a prick in real life, you're going to do something. Yeah, next time I see you, I'll call you a prick. Yeah, what are you going to do? Are you on steroids or something? You steroids out at the moment because you sound like you're on some kind of freaking with steroid rage. Oh, Raj, if you talk to me like that in real life, rah, rah, rah. All right, fair enough, fair enough. I'll call you a prick next time I see you in Speaker's Corner. Yeah, and if you want to find me outside, like you said, well, whatever. The point is with you. Oh, anyway, you got roid rage, yeah? And let me just say something to you, Sid Bash. I got no issue with you because I know you work with the feds. You're actually somebody that I kind of need to say, okay, he's doing a good job, because I know you report a lot of your Muslim brothers. So big up to yourself for that, man, because we know they call you Sid, what's it called? Sid FBI. And we know that you work with certain organizations. So well done, man. I don't actually knock you for that. I actually think it's a good thing. But if you're going to think you're going to start making threats about roid raging me for calling you a prick, yeah, I'll call you a prick to your face next time I see you. Then roid rage all day, pussy-o. Actually, I said pussy-o, yeah. So where am I right now, yeah? Obviously, here's the picture. I'm not actually... this is my big day clothes. Now, I was just trying it on today, and I asked people to take some photos, because I'm going to say something. Wearing these clothes here is so difficult, yeah, because this clothing is so thick. And for the first time ever, you can't see it here, but I'm wearing a blue turban to match my clothes. So I've never worn a blue turban. I've worn red before, so I thought, all right, let me just see what it looks like with the clothes. So I'm not going to be, this is just me testing my clothes out. And I said, yeah, take a couple of photos. and I just had to wear the clothes. The thing I've realized about some of these clothing and the shoes, they are just so uncomfortable. So what I had to do today, I had to wear the clothes in for like 2 hours. I just wore them, and yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot more better to wear it now because I'm going to be wearing these clothes for a whole day, and I hate feeling uncomfortable. This is one thing about me that people need to understand. I'm very fussy about clothes. That's why when I find something I like, I'll buy loads of them. Yeah, and it's just something that I've always been like. So if I found Reebok Classics around 25 years ago, and I've never changed those trainers. Obviously, I brought new trainers, weirdo, but I always buy Reebok Classics. I just love the feel of them. And if I find something like a kurta pajama, I'll buy like freaking 8, 9 pairs of them. And so with this one, because I'm not used to wearing such thick clothing. Yeah, thank you, Mohammed Malik. I've lost weight, fatty boom boom, because Khan's up. Khan is the biggest beg and the liar. Yeah. Khan, what you need to do, you fat prick. Yeah, first of all, yeah, get your big titties, yeah, and suck on them, you little fat cunt. Yeah, and also what you need to do on top of that, yeah, is if you think I've committed a criminal offense, you fat roly-poly, big tummy prick, why don't you call the police, fatty boom boom, you little turd? Yeah, because I've called the police, yeah, and I've called the police because I believe that Faz, yeah, is bullying Shahid. Now, if you listen to the other stream, if you listen to the other stream, if you listen to the other stream, because I'm going to go through it a bit, they are mocking and bullying Shahid, yeah. When you're calling him a cat shagger, that he's a Rafferty, he's this and he's that, yeah, what you're doing is mocking the man. What you're doing is bullying a young 19-year-old guy who made a mistake, if you classify it as a mistake. And what you're doing is bullying him and bullying him with these live streams and making his life a hell. The reason why he hasn't actually come forward at the moment is not because he's not okay. I want to clarify. Zabida told me she got in contact with Shahid, and Shahid is okay. Yeah, so Shahid is fine. You can ask Zabida. Zabida got in contact with him. I actually tried to find out if he was all right, and she said she somehow got his number and phoned him up, and she said he's okay. So Shahid is fine. What it is this: I'm leaving it in the police hands. I reported it today. They're going to get back in contact with me so I can give some more details because I need to give Faz's home address and telephone number and email. On top of that, I need to find out if I'm going to ask. I want to ask Zabid if she's got his telephone number, if I can give the telephone number to the police, because Shahid's not going to go to the police, but they're bullying him, they're intimidating and threatening him. Yeah. Now, one of the most disgustingest things, obviously, is the way Faz has equated what I allegedly done, which I didn't, to the rape. How this guy has the nerve to mock these young girls that have been groomed and raped by saying that me getting a link from Shahid is the same as a young 12-year-old girl getting plied with drugs and alcohol, getting raped, and then passed around all over the north of England. And that they're equating with what they allege I done. You're disgusting, you're vile, you're nasty, yeah? And the fact that you are doing this, it shows me that your mindset, because I know you're from the north, as from Blackpool. How many grooming cases happen in your area? I'd like to find out. I'm going to start now. Figuring out whether maybe you think that grooming is a funny joke. Oh, grooming. Oh, Raj groomed this young guy. He's the same as the groomers that, done this. Let me tell you something now. Somebody that has seen what groomers really do and what they do, yeah, they're vile, nasty, evil people. And to equate someone giving a link to me to these groomers, you're disgusting, despicable, vile, nasty cunt, yeah. And I will make sure, Faz, and listen to me straight now, I'm going to make sure, yeah, that you are going to learn what the Raj is about, yeah. And I'm telling you something now, yeah, you pick the wrong person to try and bully and all that kind of stuff. Because I'm telling you, it's only going to go one way, yeah. And you could take that whichever way you want, but I'm talking about me mentally. It's only going to go one way. You haven't got the stamina. You can't grow a beard. I've seen what you look like, dude. You can't even grow a mustache, you little prick. How are you going to go against this shit? How are you going to go against this thing like me? Yeah? You can't even grow a beard, pussy. You can't even, you got whiskers. Yeah, you're like a freaking like 13-year-old boy with pubes on his face or something, you little prick. Yeah, you can't think you can go against me. Yeah, grow some duck there first. Yeah, grow some pubes. Yeah, then maybe you might be able to try and challenge the Raj. But right now, there's only going to go one way for you, pussy. I'm telling you straight now, what you're doing to Shahid is disgusting. You're bullying and threatening him. You're mocking him by calling him a cat shagger and all this kind of stuff. Do you seriously think he's going to come onto your panel when you're tightening it to catch a call? Are you seriously think he's going to come into your panel by calling it to catch a call? Yeah, is that a title that is bullying, or is that a title that is trying to help a young guy? Which one is it? Yeah, which one is it? Yeah, you can't take this thing. I'll tell you straight now. You can't handle me, man, you pussios. None of you can. I'm a one-man freaking machine. Yeah? And you're going to learn that one man, yeah, you can't defeat a man that only relies on himself, pussyo. You can't defeat that man because the only man that can give me up or the only man that can let me down is myself. Yeah? Only me. And I know I won't do that. Now, sometimes, obviously, I let my own kind of ego and stuff get in the way, and sometimes I have to say that I don't behave how I should all the time. Now, one of the things I did last night, I don't drink, man. I'm teetotal, 8 years, big up to myself. Not a single drink for 8 years, big up to myself. Hopefully I can get odds off the little Amelie, the drink and stuff like that. He's doing good so far, so big up to odds. He's a decent guy when he's sober. He's a real Punjabi sher as well, man. I know I mock him, but he is. He's a Punjabi sher as well, man. He's a Punjabi brah as well. I know people don't like hearing that, but we're from the same area of the world, man. I don't give a shit what anyone thinks. At the end of the day, before he was Muslim and I was Sikh, the Punjabi people were one people for thousands of years. You can't take that away from no one. Yeah, you can't take that away. Yeah, that's the lineage that will always connect the people of the Punjab. You can't do shit about it. Yeah. Now, like I said, one thing I did do yesterday, I did actually call a truce with Jen Wallace. Look, for me personally, I don't want to say too much about her. I decided to call a truce because I thought, all right, I got bigger kind of fish to fry at the moment. And as much as I dislike that person, I don't want to be somebody that's behaving like, maybe look like I'm picking on a woman and stuff like that. Obviously, I don't believe I was. I think I was giving as good as I can get and still keeping it above board. And I wasn't going as savage as, some other people. But for me, I told her I won't speak about her as long as she don't speak about me. And I'm going to keep to that. What's it called? I'll keep to that. What's it called? Agreement. And obviously, Zabida was the one that facilitated it. I'm going to say something. I don't work well when people threaten me. Yeah. You're only going to get one thing from me. Yeah. You're just going to get pushback. Yeah. When I get threatened, I believe when I get threatened, I believe I'm actually in the right then, because you're showing me that you're a savage. And then when I know you're a savage, I know I'm going to have to I know I'm going to have to try and defeat that savage. Yeah. When people speak to me civilly up to a point, even though Zabida gives me heat and stuff, I will start rationally thinking about stuff. Now, when it comes to this disgusting stuff about equating, mocking the grooming victims of thousands of girls have been raped and stuff, I think when it comes to like Faz and all of these guys on that channel laughing about Raj mocked Shahid the same way the girls got groomed in Rotherham and all that, you're disgusting, vile pigs. This is why this particular kind of like epidemic of grooming happened up north, because you lot see it as a joke. You see it as a joke. You're going to equate it, someone giving me a stream, like a Google Hangout link, to the rape of little girls en masse in these northern towns. You're seriously going to equate that to that? Are you sick in the head? Are you sick in the head? Yeah, bullies get bullied. Now, let me just let me just go through a couple of comments first. All right, so telescope. Oh, raindrops there. Sean Jones, got the what is it? Good the water, good the water. Sing, good the good the water. Okay, Dampaji, ठीक ठाक है. I was doing a bit of nudging today. I'm not gonna lie, I was nudging like a freaking lunatic. Hi, hi, hi. Morpheus, Marvelin, Eunice, T Sync, Damp Punjabi share. Yep. Cadence, big up, big up, big up, big up. Yeah, I haven't reached my destination yet. It's kind of like a multifaceted trip, and so I will be reaching my destination on probably Sunday, and then I'll go silent for a while. I don't know how long I'll be going silent. So you might just see me here and there if I'm on my tablet or my phone on board. Uh, so Rod has finally got exposed, and it's not only about Legacy's mindset. No, no, what the mindset is, we're gonna let the police decide what the mindset is, because when somebody title, let's see what the show is titled on the other side. Let's see, because they're saying that I'm grooming and bullying Shahid. Let's have a look what the title is. Okay. Let's have a look what the title is. When you're bullying people, one way you do it is to mock them. Yeah, is to belittle them. And look at the. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the title. So you got a cat. Okay. Raj groomed two cat Shakur. Oh, who groomed the cat? Okay. Raj Matters Orgy. Groominator. Okay. I'm pretty sure when the police see these live streams, because obviously I've screenshotted them and screen recorded them at the same time, they're going to be asking, okay, if this guy is a vulnerable 19-year-old that is allegedly being groomed by Raj, why are you bullying and mocking him in your titles? If he's vulnerable, then wouldn't you want to be kind of soft with him and try and help him, not to mock and bully him? It's going to be a question that you probably haven't thought of because you're so goddamn thick. Yeah, you probably haven't thought of that, have you? Ask yourself, if they are claiming that I'm the bad guy and the groomer, and somebody that blackmailed him, and they're the guys that are trying to help him, why is their title of this show called Raj Groomed 2 Cat Shakur? Yeah, so either Shahid is a victim or he's not in your eyes. Right now, the way you're doing the stream is bullying the young guy, mocking him by the cat. We all know that cat situation, I don't even mention it, but you lot are mentioning it all the time. Like, look how disgusting the thing is with the cat. Do you think, yeah, that when the police see these live streams with these cats and stuff, and I explain to them, okay, they're bullying him because there was an allegation or he said something a long time ago when he was a little kid, and now they keep on bringing it up as grown as 40-year-old men. Keep on bringing it up that he said something, even though they say they're concerned for his safety and his health, but they're belittling and bullying him by keeping bringing up something he said like a year and a half ago, and they won't let him forget it because they're picking on him. This is a picking on this individual, and I'm telling you something now, Faz. I got all your details. Yeah, you're the one that's going to help you held responsible for this. Because if something happens to Shahid, and Shahid, I don't know, falls ill or something like that, or depressed, then you're going to be held responsible because you are now mocking the man, belittling him, bullying him on the stream. And I'm going to play a bit of your stream just to show you how disingenuous you are, you little cunt. What you are is cunt Faz, Fazlur Rahman Khan from Blackpool. Obviously, maybe someone should call your Blackpool Central Mosque and ask them, is this Islamic behavior like the way you wanted to call my temple? Why doesn't someone call Blackpool Central Mosque? Because we know you frequent there. Maybe maybe I should call there, like you call my temple. Yeah, maybe I should call there. Let's see. If you truly are concerned for the young man, what you would do is do what Zabida done, which is to try and find out what his number is, and then phone the man in private and then say to him, are you okay? And just leave it at that. Instead, what you're doing a live stream threatening him that you're going to get his dad. I'm going to play an audio from earlier today of this Fazia threatening to bring Shahid's father on, yeah? And then let me play it. Hold on. Now, this is from earlier today, and obviously I need to make it smaller like that. And you have this live stream. It says "To Catch the Core" is live tonight, exposed. Now, let me just play a bit of it. Hold on.
Definitely, yeah. It's gonna. How are you? You good? Amy, how are you? I mean, this pigeon has had 2 royal treatments on 2 Muslim panels.
If you heard yesterday's stream, it wasn't a raw treatment. I actually lost my temper a bit with Zabida. And actually, kind of, because you lot think by being civilized, it means you're weak. Uh, we should be able to have civilized conversations here, not throwing your dummy out in the pram or out the pram every time you talk to someone. She's a grown-up woman. Yeah, she's more mature than you guys. Yeah, she makes you look stupid. Yeah, you lot are like freaking like children. She's a freaking half your age. I mean, Halima, that Jareel, acts like a freaking 12-year-old on steroids. Yeah, nasty individual. Now,
What the hell? So today, guys, yeah, today, definitely, yeah, right. I'm gonna break this so-called grooming ring.
now look at these guys here in the chat. You know, some guy called Buddha Bing here, that little prick. He's going to catch a call, yeah, mocking the man, yeah. And then he's on the other channel. Oh, I can't believe these guys. Look at Raj done. Rah, 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 rah. Yeah. Now, when it comes to you lot, look how you're mocking the man about this cat situation. Have you ever heard me mock the man about the cat? No, because this is something he said a long time ago. It was stupid, and he was a young guy. Let the man forget it. Yeah, don't keep on mocking the man about something, because what you're doing is bullying the man, and you're making his life difficult. Because you're trying to say that you're there for the victim of bullying. Okay, why are you bullying him then? This is bullying.
What's going on? No, it is Sir Faz's fault. He put his family's pictures up. Oh yeah, but the funny thing is, I didn't know it was his family's picture.
All right, so you didn't know at the time, which I still believe is a lie. But why they're still up? The reason why they're still up, he admitted it today. The reason why the pictures of my family and the Golden Temple with a naked woman is still up is because he says that his religion tells him to do it because I mocked his religion allegedly. He said it today. Yeah, so you admitted it. Thank God I got it on audio now that you've admitted the only reason you left the pictures up is because you believe that I actually that I mocked your religion, so you're going to now mock my family. You said that earlier, and I'll play it to you right now because don't ever deny it now. Don't ever deny it. That you're the Muhammad Hijab school of thought, where you believe that if you got an enemy, yeah, you believe that the way to destroy your enemy is to go for the family. You're not a man, pussy, yeah, Fogafaz. You're not a man. What you are is a little Bengali fish. Yeah, and I know you can say racist, racist. Shut your mouth. You look always going bale, bale, bale. Nah, call you a Bengali fish then. Yeah, you are Bengali fish.
And guess what? I will take it down when you take down the streams, 100%. You got he knows.
Okay, you're gonna take it down, but you don't give me the name of the stream. How can I take down a stream, prick, if you don't give me the name of the stream? Show me the stream where I said, as you allege, that I said Allah is the devil, which I didn't say. Then I would take the stream down because I would not say that. Now you need to provide me that, and the only reason you've given this criteria because you know I can never take down the stream. That's why you've left my family's picture up, and this is why, Faz. Here, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to say too much here, but for me, you are a lifetime enemy just because of this. Yeah. And obviously, when you become on my bad books or a lifetime enemy, yeah, even if you disappear, I'm still going to freaking try and, speak about you and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, you decided to do this because you believe that the way to attack your enemies who insult, which you perceive to be insulting your religion, is to go for old women, disabled women, because my disabled sister's on there, my elderly mother, my other sister, the Golden Temple with a naked woman outside. And for you saying that you didn't know it was up is a lie. But even for argument's sake, you didn't. You've left them up on purpose because you believe your religion teaches you that if somebody mocks your particular faith, that you must attack the family and children and old people and stuff. And you said it earlier today. Listen to it before you say I'm slandering you.
my situation and what it is with that. So
just forward it.
Yeah. A demon. That is what you mean. Walaikum salam, dunya. Zubaida. Listen, please don't play that game. I can see through you. Like I can see through rajmatters.og.com. Yeah, I can see through it. It's easy. There was the most staged bullshit that you lot did yesterday. Yeah, it was a joke. I mean, come on. Everybody, do not go to Raj. Let's boycott him. 20 minutes later, he's on your bloody panel again. Okay, that's a great boycott, isn't it? Asif, yeah, I don't know.
Asif is in hiding because that picture that I thought was of Faz was actually of Asif. And on top of that, he's the guy that said in the secret. Now, the recording, yeah, I'm not going to replay it apart from the Asif bit. Reason being because Ards has, he told me that he's actually sorted the situation out with the individual involved. So he doesn't want me to play it, and I'm going to respect him for that. With me and Jen Wallace, we've called a truce, so I'm not going to play that. The only bit I will play, though, is Asif saying that he's going to put pictures of my mother up all around Speaker's Corner because that bit doesn't involve anyone else apart from him. So I'll still use that particular one.
But I'm telling you, these guys, these people, Walaikum salam Nibiru, it's a mad one. I mean, it was quite funny, isn't it? Zubaida, do I disrespect you on your panel? No, that means right. Let me talk. Let me carry on. Let me give me the wrong treatment. Come on.
Look who's come out of the woodworks, yeah? Little old horsey. Giddy up, Raspect. Giddy up. It's so embarrassing that you have to come out for this bullshit internet stuff. I thought you was out there being roasted by the Daily Mail. Like, I thought the Daily Mail said you was like Oswald Mosley. And I'm pretty sure, you know, going back on the net is going to be pretty embarrassing doing YouTube beefs. Maybe things didn't work out the way you thought they would. So, well, fair enough. You know, maybe your little plans that you had didn't really work out the way you are, because now you're on Faz's channel talking about internet beef. Very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. All right. Very interesting. It is funny how they have to bring out all the big hitters for the Raj. I find it quite embarrassing, to be honest with you, that this one little fat Sikh, they need all the big hitters. It's like I'm like some kind of Goliath or something. They need everybody. Let's gather the troops. Get everybody involved. Get Raspect. Wipe the cobwebs off Raspect. Yeah, wipe those cobwebs off him. Get this guy. Get that guy. Let's get everyone together. Yeah, we must defeat the big bad Raj. Now, like I said, yeah, I don't want to talk too much about the Shahid incident in particular because I've got the police involved now and I'm waiting for a phone call, probably hopefully tomorrow. And then I can just fill in a bit more pieces with them because I just had to give a brief overview on the 101 just to say I'm concerned about a young guy who's, in my opinion, is being threatened and bullied. I don't care. Look, Shahid, if you're listening, look, man, I'm going to be honest with you. I've given your email address and stuff. If the police contact you, just reply back. The other thing is the Bida has spoken to Shahid and she emailed me saying that, yeah, he's okay. Because I just want to make sure he's fine. But she's emailed saying he's fine. So anyone thinking that, you know, he's kind of thinking, it doesn't help when you're mocking the man on live streams, calling him two cat Shakur. Like he's not going to be welcome back, is he? When you keep on mentioning the cat situation 24/7, mocking him and all of this kind of stuff. So it's not a good way. Yeah. Let me just.
But these guys, yeah, I don't understand the Muslim unity. But these two idiots don't ask the simple question, Raj. Why did you? And this is my problem with Raj. And he says that I've not got the recording. I'll give you the recording, Raj. I've got the recording. Don't worry. Yeah.
Well, hurry up, freaking Fogafaz. I'm not like your beard, which is never going to grow. Like, hurry up. I cannot take the recording down if you don't tell me where the recording is. Yeah, it's like giving someone a peace deal and say, well, if you do this, but it's impossible to do it because the person can't do it because it's not there. Like what you have to do is to give me the thing. What you're doing is purposely mocking my family because you believe that your religion is being mocked, and you believe the way to get at me because your particular Mohammedan job school of thought is okay. If someone mocks my religion because I love my prophet and my God more than my family, then Raj, your disabled sister, your elderly mother, the children, everybody, even the dead, can be mocked and taken the piss out of. Okay, fair enough. That's what your particular style of religion teaches you, your particular version of Islam. Then all I can say to you, man, is that you're evil. Yeah, and you could take from that what you want. Evil. Anybody that thinks, yeah, God or a religious people want you to attack, old women and disabled people and children and stuff because someone's mocking them, then I'm sorry, man. You're evil yourself. You're devil. Yeah, I'll say you're a devil if you believe that. Yeah, even if a Sikh was doing that, I'd call him a devil. Let me just.
Raj, listen. Simple question. This is what it is. You said that, and the funny thing is, it was nothing to do. All it was is you lot believe in cursing people's parents. Is that what Islam teaches you? Islam is a demonic religion. No, Islam doesn't teach us to curse people's families. But I'll tell you something. If you say things about our Prophet ﷺ, our deen, well, it's going to happen in it. You're going to get it back. Well, it's going to happen in it. You're going to most believe in cursing people's parents. Is that what Islam teaches you? Islam is a demonic religion. No, Islam doesn't teach us to curse people's families. But I'll tell you something. If you say things about our Prophet ﷺ, our deen, well, it's going to happen in it. You're going to get it back. Believe in cursing people's parents. Is that what Islam teaches you? Islam is a demonic religion. No, Islam doesn't teach us to curse people's families. But I'll tell you something. If you say things about our Prophet ﷺ, our deen, well, it's going to happen in it. Believe in cursing people's parents. Is that what Islam teaches you? Islam is a demonic religion. No, Islam doesn't teach us to curse people's families. But I'll tell you something. If you say things about our Prophet ﷺ, our deen, well, it's going to happen in it. You're going to get it back. Then people are going to attack you for what you love the most. I'm not saying he's right or wrong, but don't play the card with us. You're Muslims. Yeah? Is that what your religion teaches us? So why is it, when you can say what you want about our deen, our religion, our prophet, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we got to sit there and say, don't worry, keep carrying on saying it, and we're going to walk away. No, we ain't going to do that.
Yeah, okay, you've just admitted it. You haven't said it directly, but you basically admitted that if you feel someone's mocking your particular religion, what you're going to do is that you're going to attack you condone. Yeah, you say you don't, but you do because you're actually doing it right now. You've left the pictures up of my family on your show because you believe I've disrespected your religion. Yeah. Now, this is the point. You are following the Mohammedan job school of thought. The way that you defeat your enemies is to go for the family, old women, children, disabled people. Now, I will say this to you again. I'll say it to you now. If you believe that the way to defeat your enemy, is to go for each family, disabled women, children, and elderly people and women and stuff, then what I will say, you are following the devil. Yeah, you are following the devil if you believe that. Even if a Sikh said that to me, I'll say you're following the devil. If a Hindu says I follow you, you're following the devil. Anyone that says that, I'll say you're following the devil. You're not following God. You're not following anyone. You think that God wants you to attack. If you got a problem with me, go for me. I've never said to no one that, don't go for me. I've said straight, whatever happens to me happens, man. I've laid my bed and I'll lie in it. I'm not saying I'll like it, but I'll have to deal with whatever happens. Obviously, I'll go, officer, I'll do what I have to do. But with you lot, what you're doing is what you believe. Yeah, and I'm going to say this to you, Faz, your particular version of Islam, your particular Mohammedan job school of thought is the version you're following. And that's why you've left the videos up, pussyo. That's why you've given me an ultimatum I can never fulfill because there's no video of me saying X, Y, Z. So how can I take the video down if I've never said something? Unless you show me the proof, and then, we'll see. We'll go from there. Right now, I've been waiting 3 weeks. For 4 weeks, you've had my mother's pictures up, my disabled sisters, my nephew calling me a pedophile on there with my little nephew. On top of that, you got my Gurudwara email address, my Gurudwara's telephone number, my home address, my telephone number on there, the golden temple with a naked woman outside. Yeah, you are doing this because your particular version of Islam is teaching you to do this, Faz, Faz. Your particular version of Muhammad Hijab School of Thought. And I'm glad you admitted it today. I'm glad, because I was trying to say this to a long time, yeah. I've been trying to say this, yeah, for a long time, that you are doing this because you want to attack my family because you believe I've insulted your prophet, yeah. And so thank you, Faz, for today, because at least I got the recording now, because everyone's saying, nah, nah, nah. You've said it straight now, so well done. Well done, well done. At least I know now, and at least I know where I stand with you.
I'll tell you something. If you say things about our Prophet ﷺ, our deen, well, you know, it's going to happen, innit? You're going to get it back. Then people are going to attack you for what you love the most. I'm not saying he's right or wrong, but don't play the card with us. You're Muslims, yeah? Is that what your religion teaches us? So why is it, yeah, when you can say what you want about our deen, our religion, our prophet, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we got to sit there and say, don't worry, keep carrying on saying it, and we're going to walk away. No, we ain't going to do that. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, you're gonna leave pictures up of my elderly mother, my disabled sister, the Golden Temple with a naked woman outside, my home address, my telephone number, my temple's email address, my temple's and phone number, all of that kind of stuff. Because yeah, like you said, you believe I've insulted your prophet, and now what you're doing is what you've been taught by the Muhammad Hijab School of Thought, where the way you defeat your enemies is to demoralize them, not like a man, you do it like a man that can't grow a beard. You're doing it like a man like you are that can't grow whiskers, can't even grow a freaking proper beard. Yeah, you haven't got pubes. This is why you have to resort to this, because you're a pussy of the highest order. You're a bitch. You're a man boy. Yeah, you're not even a man. You're a boy. You're a boy. You're done out here, boy. Yeah. That'll be our home truth to provider is all I'm big up, man. Let me just play. So you've admitted it now. Don't ever deny it now. I'm going to play it once more so that people can hear.
No, Islam doesn't teach us to curse people's families. But I'll tell you something. If you say things about our Prophet ﷺ, our deen, well, you know, it's going to happen, innit? You're going to get it back. Then people are going to attack you for what you love the most. I'm not saying he's right or wrong.
Well, you are saying it's right because you did it. You can't say you don't find it right when you're the person who has the power to take these videos down with my family's pictures up. You are the one that is in control of that channel, and you've left them up because you feel I've insulted your religion. So you are doing this for your prophet and your God. Now, I asked the Bida this question yesterday, and it's a very good question. Would your prophet want you to do this? Would your prophet want you to attack someone's family and children and kids and old people and disabled people? And she said no. So big up to Zabida. And people like you, though, are the reason why Islamophobia is there. People like you is the reason why there's racism. Because when they meet people like you who walk around like you're a freaking goddamn degenerate 24/7 and doing these nasty things like Halima and TYO and Amraz and all this, and you guys, no wonder the north of England is such a goddamn mess when we have people like you up there representing the minorities, the immigrants. Could you imagine you walking around the north of England and the only people you meet that are either Asian or Muslim are TYO, Amraz, Halima, Faz, another guy called Ghost, and all of these people. Like, imagine your perception of the Asian community first when you meet them. You'd be thinking Asians are vile. Yeah. Then you'd start thinking all Muslims are like this. This is why the Muslim community's got such a bad reputation. It's because of these guys. Yeah. Now, when it comes to the grooming epidemic, now I understand your mindset, Faz. You see the grooming thing as a mockery. That's why you're calling it groom Raj groomed. Oh, Raj is worse than the groomers. Rah rah. Okay, fair enough. I guarantee you, if I was to ask 100 people, do you believe a man, somebody like maybe 35, 40 years old, getting a Google Hangout link from, say, a 20-year-old, 19, 20-year-old man, young guy, yeah, and all of that kind of stuff is the same as, I don't know, 30, 40-year-old men raping and pimping out 12, 13-year-old girls and passing them around like meat all around north of England and plying them with drugs, yeah, and ruining their lives. Is it the same? I think 95% would say no, it's not the same. It's totally different, and you're sick to even compare the two. Now, the people that would say yes would be TYO, because he said Jafar. He said to Jafar that he had anal sex with Jafar's 11-year-old daughter, and he would piss in her mouth. Obviously, he'd say yeah, it's true, yeah, because obviously. Then you have Halima, 100%. She'd say she will agree with you. Obviously, Faz, you would agree, so I'll put you in there. And then the rest of them will be Amaraz and Ghost. All of you guys would agree, because all of you lot are filthy, disgusting, vile criminals, in my opinion. Nasty individuals that don't deserve to be in the UK. I wish I could deport you, like, man. I'll tell you straight now. Yeah. And before everyone says racist, no. I would deport a lot of people. Yeah, I'm telling you straight now. And these are some of the people I'd love to get out, because they're ruining the UK and the reputation of Asian community, the Muslim community, and stuff like that. Yeah. Just play a bit more.
But don't play the card with us. You're Muslims. Yeah. Is that what your religion teaches us? So why is it, when you can say what you want about our deen, our religion, our prophet, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we got to sit there and say, don't worry, keep carrying on saying it, and we're going to walk away. No, we ain't going to do that.
No. What you should do is go for me. This is why you're a savage, and this is why I believe your particular school of Islam, which is the school of Islam that I call the Muhammadi Jab school. I'm not saying all Muslims follow this. Is that when you feel like your religion's being insulted, you attack not the man because you're a pussy. Yeah, you're a pussy because you can't attack the man because you've got no guts to do that. You haven't got the testicular fortitude. I'm pretty sure Ard says that. And you haven't got the tactic to do it. What you have to do is to go for the person's vulnerable underbelly. Yeah, not TYO's, not TY's underbelly, but this is the way you are being taught to do it. And this is what I'm saying to you, that you can deny it all you want. You said it today. Yeah, you said it today that you've been mocking my faith. Now, whatever happens to you and your family, I don't agree with it, but whatever. But you do agree with it because you're the one that's mocking. You're the one who's got the videos up. You're the one who has left the videos up on purpose because you believe I've mocked your religion and you believe this is what your God would want you to do. Fair enough. If that's what you believe God would want you to do, you know what I say about that. You know what I say about that. If you believe God wants you to do that, who are you following, Faz? Ask yourself.
It doesn't work like that. Like Sikhs, yeah, they're not pacifists, yeah. When it comes down to it, when shit hits the fan, they're gonna do it. We're Muslims. If you're gonna say shit about us, then it's gonna happen, innit? Somebody's gonna say shit about you guys.
Now, you're saying it. You do understand you're talking like you're an innocent third party victim. I don't know whether you're on coke today, like you normally are, or whether you're on crack. You're the one that's left the videos up. You're the one who's saying that I will only take the videos down if you take your videos down, but you don't tell me what videos because those videos are not there. Yeah, you're lying. And so this is why I believe, and I've got concrete proof at last, because I've been trying to say this for a while, that at least you've admitted it now. So well done. Yeah, although I still believe you're the biggest cockroach I've ever met. And people are starting to realize it as well. I started to read the chat. People are starting to get clued up to the fact that you are not here for the Muslim community. Yeah, you don't care about Muslims. Yeah, what you care about is what we call in Punjabi tamasha, yeah, and bakwas, meaning rubbish and just basically a shit show. Yeah, that's what you're there for. And the way to get a shit show is to put my name into the title because Raj is the box office draw. You lot, yeah, are weird. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. It's like you're almost doing a collective worship of the Raj. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you might even be doing shirk because it seems like you're indirectly worshipping me, but the amount of times you talk about me. I mean, I went on one day, Naz was talking to me about me on one stream, yeah, on his stream. I then went over to Halima's, that Jalil. She was talking about me on that stream. Then I went over to another stream that I think was yours like an hour later. You was talking about me on that stream. Yeah. You lot are insane. Insane. It's weird. Yeah. Even I have to say you lot are weird. Yeah. Stop doing shirk, you little pussios, man. I mean, God's sakes, man, you don't even take your own religious seriously. If you're talking about a man 24/7 and doing like collective worship, I'm pretty sure that's a shirk or something.
We're being taken as fools. No problem. You need to do that. But did you apologize to Sheikh One, Grey Dunya, me, for saying?
Let me say something. Not only will I never apologize to you, I believe you, Sheikh One and Great Dunya are bullies. Yeah, you're bullying a young guy. You're intimidating him. My opinion, you're intimidating him, and you're indirectly or directly threatening the guy. I don't care what you say. You can take your apology and stick up your bond. You're never gonna get me to apologize to you, pussios, ever. Now, what I did say yesterday on Zabidas was that maybe I was a bit hasty releasing the video, and I apologize for that. That was it. Maybe I should have thought twice about releasing the video because I didn't realize it was going to cause Shahid so much problem. Now, if I'm being honest to you, this whole shit show is nothing to do with the video. Now, let me just clear something up. This shit show with the Shahid situation is nothing to do with that live stream video with Jen Wallace and them lot in it. It's got nothing to do with it. What it is to do with is this. It's to do with the fact that I managed to get Faz's home address, telephone number, email, where he worships, everything about him. I know his businesses. I know who his business partners are now. And that's what he's pissed about. And he is blaming Shahid for this. And I can categorically tell you now, and I'll keep on saying it, Shahid had zero to do with that. He doesn't even know anything enough about it for me today. The people that did that, I salute you for doing it. Yeah, and big up to yourself. You know who I'm talking about. But Shahid had nothing to do with it. Yeah, but you're blaming Shahid and you're using Shahid as a scapegoat and a whipping boy because of your frustration that I freaking bent you over and shafted you with a big fat dunder. Yeah, not mine, but a broom. And now you're pissed off that I managed to freaking dox the hell out of you and find out who you are. Obviously, I don't give you a home address because I'm civilized, whereas you're not. The same with Halima. Let me say something about Halima, yeah. Halima keeps on saying this. Okay, Raj, your address was on the newspaper, Raj. Raj, your address was on the newspaper. But your address was on the newspaper as well in 2006 when you nearly let your child drown to death. You do know that, don't you? Because one of the weird things is that this woman's always condemning other people like Zabida and Amy as being terrible mothers, but she nearly let her child drown. It was a bystander, a kuffar, that saved him. Yeah. It was a kuffar that saved him. Yeah. So you can just see how this whole situation is. Like a kuffar saved that. And this woman who has the nerve to condemn young mothers who might have had a hard time and, call them the worst amount of stuff, yeah, like Amy and Jabida and them lot. But she is somebody that if you read the article, I'm not going to read the article, but if you go over to Zabida, she read it out. She is the one that was so neglectful that her child nearly drowned. Now, that's a sad thing, yeah, because I don't want to say that's not a sad thing. But what is disgusting is that when you start condemning other mothers, yeah, for maybe making mistakes, when you made a massive mistake yourself, yeah, you know that the saying, don't throw stones at glass houses. Yeah. And obviously now people have seen that story. They're going to think. I also know that, you got a lot. Let me just say something to you, Halima. Why are you been in the newspaper 3 separate times? Halima Benares from Oxford. Why have you been in the newspaper 3 separate articles over a 10-year period? When I saw the articles that you're in there in each one, yeah, each one. Now, obviously, I'll probably find more because you seem like one of those busybodies. I do know you was a governor of a school in 2011 now, yeah. Not a governor. I think I can't remember what it's called. It's not a governor. It's something else. I've forgotten now. But it's like when one of the kind of like parents take responsibility. Now, if you're walking around effing and blinding and swearing and threatening and all this kind of stuff, What would your community think about these audio of you, what you're doing online? Effing and blinding, swearing at people, calling people's mothers this and all that. What do you think your community is going to think if they ever hear that? Yeah? Because I know you're from Cowley, yeah, in Oxford. So, you know, somebody might start hearing all of this stuff. Not from me, obviously, but, you know, there's some people out there that don't like you. With me, I've got my own limits and stuff like that. But I will say something to you. I've reported your channel today to MI5, and they're very interested in why you, yeah, are playing ISIS nasheeds on your channel. Why you got Suleiman on your channel. Why you have people that are openly singing the Shia Kafir song. Because I told them about the Shia Kafir song, and they had heard about it because it's linked to a terrorist organization in Pakistan. Yeah, that is a banned terrorist organization. And just recently, they were singing that song in a mass demonstration. So they are kind of like being clued up. And they know, even they said to me that one of the signs of radicalization normally is like this kind of radicalization against their own minority sects. And so obviously, you know, having an Anjem Chowdhury supporter on your channel multiple times isn't going to go well with the authorities, especially if you're pretending to be some upstanding member of the community, Halima. You know, you say to me yesterday, you were saying, Raj, you're a public figure. Let me just tell you something. When you open a channel, yeah, openly, and you're condemning and mocking and going for people, you're also a public figure. The people that are not public figures are your relatives. Now, my mother, my sisters, and stuff like that are not public figures, especially my disabled sister. You put the most vilest video out of, the most disgustingest video. And because of that video, this is the direct reason why I managed to get your details. Do you know why? Because after you did that, you put such a fire in my belly. I freaking searched the whole night, and somebody then searched some stuff for me as well. And guess what? I managed to find out who you are. And the other thing is, you messed up massively. You wrote your real name on the petition, stupid. Yeah, I said it again. You wrote your real name on the petition. When you write the petition, yeah, you doxed yourself, you idiot. You doxed yourself. Yeah, and when you then go onto these newspapers that are putting your hope, because you say to me, let me just show you, let me see if I can get this over. Just give me a minute because I'm using my tablet, so it's a little bit harder. So one of the arguments that I've been told about me, Halima, and you keep on saying this, Raj, you doxed yourself, your address is in the newspaper. But let me tell you something. Do you know where I've read this bit out, the bit with the red bit out? That's your full address. Yeah. Now, one of the stupid things that I've realized about local newspapers is for some stupid reason, whoa, what the hell is that? Oh, maybe this is what she was talking about. Okay, I don't want to put this out yet, but this is very interesting article. Okay, the Benares Oxford family is pretty interesting. This is 2008. Okay. Now, obviously, I don't want to share it right now, but it's an interesting article because how many Benareses is there going to be in Oxford? Now, this particular Benares, let's just say it says two men who hijacked a car at an Oxford petrol station and threatened to shoot the driver were jailed for a total of 6 years. Okay, who is this? Let's find out if this is the actual person. So Oxford Crankle heard Benares got out of his own Audi, marched up to Terry Moreau and Matthew Shaw, who were in the garden, told him he had a gun. Wow. All right. Maybe this is what she was talking about, because she was talking about like she's some gangster. Maybe this is it. It will make sense. Okay. That actually is even more important, because maybe she really is dangerous. She's got family connections and stuff. All right. So my particular, I will actually figure out whether this is. Oh, what is this? Okay. Bloody hell. Freaking hell, man. Blah blah's on it today, man. Big up to my Punjabi Sikh bra. Okay. Cowley. This is, I know she's from Cowley. Okay. A major Oxford taxi company has reassured that wild rumors alleging one of his drivers raped and female messenger were flooded. Okay, post. The taxi company Abdullah Benares. Wow. Okay. 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 This Abdullah Benares, it's in Cowley. Okay. I'm gonna have to do a bit of research on this before I start thinking it big up to blah blah. Big up blah blah. If I could give blah blah a freaking like a super mod, I would, man. Where he can freaking do what he wants, but I would. But what can I do, man? I'll big up to Raindrop as well. Yeah, so big up to Simon, man. So yeah, these are interesting articles. I'm gonna have to go through them before I talk too much about them. So if you look here, then yeah, because one of the arguments is that my local paper doxed me. Now, this local paper doxed you, but I actually believe you've moved area, because before you was in a different area, now you're in another area. So I actually think this is an old address from 2006. But I know you said in another article, because it's the problem, Halima, when you're doing all these news articles and they keep on saying where your area is, I'm pretty sure you've moved now, or maybe it was in the same area, similar location. They made a mistake before. Either way, Oxford is a small place, and I'm pretty sure a nasty chare like you will be easy for the authorities to find. Now, I have to say one thing, yeah. This woman is dangerous, yeah. Not in the sense that she personally is dangerous, but her mouth is dangerous. Her rhetoric is dangerous. And I truly believe, yeah, that this woman, yeah, is involved in other stuff, yeah, and it's probably somebody, because she keeps on bragging about, you don't know who I am. You don't know if you come up to my house, right. All right, fair enough. If that's true, then it would make sense that the Benares that I've got the other articles about, who are involved in criminal activity, it would make sense, wouldn't it? Okay, then my case is stronger. Then if you're part of a family which is like some kind of mafia, yeah, okay, my case is stronger against you, thanks to blah blah. That's going to make my life a bit easier as well, because now I can prove that she was threatening yesterday to come to my house and stuff. Okay, well, if this person is related to you and they've got a criminal record of using guns and stuff, okay, fair enough. Now, let me just because I need to go in like probably 20 minutes. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if anyone's ever experienced this, but have you ever had an experience where you thought you're going to be very busy and then you're not? Like you're going places, but then you're just sitting around in someone's house. It's just one of those situations. It's annoying, to be honest, because once I did what I had to, I had some stuff to do today. And then once it's done, I mean, what can I do? I can't even do anything. I'm just sitting around. I'm going to go sleep early for the first time in my life, because I need to wake up in the morning. But other than that, there ain't much to do. So let me just share this. Now, like I said, yeah, Fazlur Rahman Khan, the way he's mocking grooming is disgusting. This individual has no shame. This individual has no izzat. to mock the rape and molestation of thousands of girls, young girls, to the situation with Shahid is a disgraceful situation. It's something that shows the mindset of Fazlur Rahman Khan, that he thinks it's a joke. He doesn't take it as something that's rape and of young children. Yeah, it's disgusting. You're vile, and it shows you why you support Ali Dawa. Make of that what you want.
Saying that we actually blackmailed Shahid because we didn't. And Zubaida, did you question him about that? No, you didn't. You didn't question him jack shit. You said, oh, well, this is why I like to talk to him.
You're dumb. Zabida, if you listen to the recording yesterday, go over there, guys, because I can't go through it. I thought she was very tough with me. In fact, I actually got a bit pissed off with her. So don't even try that manipulation. People are seeing through your tricks, Fogger Faz, you little Bengali fish. People are trying to see it, yeah? The same way that we can see through your facial hair, yeah, which you haven't got anything of, is the same thing with you now.
But I always say to you, Zubaida, there's no guarantee that come 2 weeks, you're not going to go back on that panel. And you proved it yesterday. You said boycott him. 20 minutes later, he was on your panel. What kind of boycott's that? Yeah, Sheikh One, it's an early stream, yeah? But I'm just, yesterday, basically what happened was I was going to do a stream at 9 o'clock and all shit went loose yesterday, yeah? And the funny thing is, Zubaida, yeah? With Halima, whatever her issue is, you sat there and read the whole fucking thing about her or whoever it was. I don't know who it was. Same thing what Raj does. Just because you got personal beef with her. What type of Muslim are you? But then you don't say nothing to the pigeon, nothing. And you expect the Muslims, listen, Zubaida, people can see through you. Trust me. We know what you're about. When you boycott the pigeon, 20 minutes later, he's on the panel. Press 1 if you want to boycott the pigeon. And 4 people pressed.
Now, the thing is, yeah, what you're not taking into account, because you're probably coked out your head, is that this Halima, this Jalali, has been mocking people's parenting skills, saying that Zabida is a terrible mother, that her mother's ashamed of her. With Amy as well, mocking her kid, saying that she's a pedophile, saying to Jafar that he's a pedo and, basically he's a terrible father, yeah. Now, obviously, this is going to hurt them, as this is something that, their children, are going to be some of the things that are the most closest to them, even above their parents, yeah. And then if they then hear a story about Halima almost getting her child nearly drowning, and somebody had to save her, they're going to start questioning her parenting skills then, yeah, because she has opened the can on them. And then you're not taking that into account, into that filthy, nasty, vile individual's mouth who has said the most vilest things here. Like people would think it's she's only joking about yeah. Right. She's nasty. She's embarrassing the Muslim community. She actually makes my argument that Kashmiri Pakistanis from up north and stuff are, let's just say, not the most brightest tools in the box. With between her, TYO, and Amraz, yeah, I think my argument's pretty much proved, yeah. Because all 3 of them have done something. Let me explain to you. All 3 of these guys have done things that are beyond the pale, yeah, to their own Muslim brothers and sisters as well. You have TYO, who said that to Jafar that he had anal sex with his 11-year-old daughter and that he pissed in her mouth, yeah, and he said the most violent stuff about me as well. On top of that, then you have Amraz that was threatening his own Muslim sister, Kashmiri sister, saying that he will finger her, and on top of that, saying she got a dirty pussy and to wash it, yeah, around 50 times, and also saying if that was his sister, she'll be dead, yeah. Then you have on top of that Halima, one of the vilest individuals. She's actually more vile than them lot, and she's attacked not only myself and others, but even her own Muslim brothers. Get it worse. The stuff I've heard her say about her own Muslim brothers and sisters, I've never heard anyone else say it. Yeah, I've never heard such a nasty voice. And then she keeps going, I don't, non-Muslims, they don't know how to control themselves. These non-Muslims have no morals. But you fucking bastard this, your mother this, your sister that, you did this with your child, you did that, these non-Muslims, they don't have none of the manners of the Muslims. Us Muslims have moral conduct. We don't do this, but your child, she, your mother this, yeah, you need to hear it, yeah, just to believe the absolute stupidity and vileness of that creature. Like on the one hand, she's saying that, oh, my religion teaches me to be polite and good, and she's effing and blinding, cussing out people's mothers, children, fathers, dead people, you name it, man. Everybody gets it. And this is what she thinks, yeah, is civilized conduct. No, what you are, yeah, is a step back in evolution. What you are is what you call the missing link. Yeah. I reckon I found you, the missing link. I'm actually call up the kind of institution or anthropology or whatever it is and get them to try and put you into a cage. And now before you say, Raj, you're threatening a woman, no, the cage will have a washing machine, a dishwasher, on top of that, a broom. And for once in your life, you might be able to cook some dal and sabji and roti. Yeah. Now, let me just play a bit more of this.
Or 3 or whatever. We're not fake. Yes, right? And you have personal beefs with individuals, but then you stick up for a kuffar that basically says your creator is a demon.
You stick up for a kuffar if they're right. This is the one concept I don't think you as a human being understand. When someone does something wrong, whether they're Muslim or not, whether they're Sikh or not, right is right, wrong is wrong. Yeah. Big odds saying, okay, don't go for Raj's mother. Yeah. It's just something that, normal, honorable people would say. People with a moral compass, people that believe that, their particular God or their prophet would not want you to do this. But we know you follow the Muhammad hijab school of thought, but you believe the way to destroy your enemy and to demoralize them is to go for the vulnerable point, which is normally the mothers, the daughters, the sons, the children, the disabled people, whatever it is, because this is what you have been taught. Faz, I will need to speak to your imam in Blackpool Central Mosque to find out if you've been taught this, the same way that you called up my local temple.
Yeah, what he says is that your religion is demonic, but you give him the royal treatment. You scrub his back, shower him, put his hat back on, let him stay one night. That's what you do. And I'm sorry, yeah, you're the Muslims, this. Jupiter, ours was love, yeah, for the pigeon as well. Okay, so what did he say? Did he say, yes, I was wrong in calling your faith, your...
No, I'm right. If I will ask this question, and I'm going to say it again, if you believe, yeah, that your God wants you to attack old women, children, disabled people because of a perceived insult, then you're not following God, you're following the devil. Yeah, and I stick by that. Yeah, so you can either deal with it or stick it where the sun don't shine, you filthy little prick. He never brought the proof. He still hasn't. It's been a month.
Religion, a demonic religion. I am sorry. Did he actually say that? No, he didn't. To my this. I'm telling you, stop with the snidey ones. Yeah, and I'll prove it to you. Yeah, listen, what you talk behind my back, I know. Yeah, so stop it. Stop doing this bullshit. Coming here and telling this person this, going back there, telling that person this. No, stop your ways. I busted you again.
Now, sometime during this stream, you say you got a recording of these guys, yeah, proof. Now, I'm assuming that's a secret recording, and you're saying that it's bad to secretly take someone's recording. So let's see whether you are going to play a recording that was secretly recorded, because you're going to be done out here if you do that. If you have secretly recorded someone but condemning Shahid for doing it, then you got no leg to stand on. So let's see if you bring out any secret recordings, because I heard you earlier. I can't find the exact point, but you were saying that you got people that you recorded them and stuff like that in secret recordings. So you done the same as what you're claiming me and Shahid done. So is it right or wrong to do that? Because I heard from your lot's mouth that it's a criminal offense against the Data Protection Act. Now I'll say to you, if it is, then you might be doing the same thing. But if it truly was against the Data Protection Act, I'm pretty sure you would have reported me by now. Otherwise, yeah, what you're saying is that I didn't do nothing wrong. Well, big up to myself.
Give it a breakdown today later on. Innocent as what you lot think he is, you know. No, they're not. None of these lot are. Think they all, you know, there's a little game going on, guys. Faz actually spoke to Shahid's brother-in-law, yeah.
Now,
and trust
now, listen to this, yeah. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this.
me, I'm gonna keep doing it until you come clean. Raj, we know what you did. Stop blaming me. Yes? Stop blaming, oh, Sefaz did this. No, Sefaz actually spoke to Shahid's brother-in-law, yeah? And the reason Shahid's shit scared of me is because I don't take no shit off him or his
Okay,
bullshit.
listen to this.
You can't lie to me.
Listen to this.
Sefaz actually spoke to Shahid's brother-in-law, yeah? And the reason Shahid's shit scared of me is because I don't take no shit off him or his bullshit. Faz actually spoke to Shahid's brother-in-law, yeah? And the reason Shahid's shit scared of me is because I don't take no shit off him or his bullshit. Faz actually spoke to Shahid's brother-in-law, yeah? And the reason Shahid's shit scared of me is because I don't take no shit off him or his bullshit. Faz actually spoke to Shahid's brother-in-law, yeah? And the reason Shahid's shit scared of me is because I don't take no shit off him or his. Faz actually spoke to Shahid's brother-in-law, yeah? And the reason Shahid's shit scared of me is because I don't take no shit off him or his bullshit. Faz actually spoke to Shahid's brother-in-law, yeah? And the reason Shahid's shit scared of me is because I don't take no shit off him or his bullshit.
Okay, well done. Well done. You've now admitted that Shahid is shit scared of you. Yes? You just admitted it with your own voice. You said the reason why Shahid is shit scared of you. And I've been saying that. He's scared of you guys. He's worried because you've already gone to his brother-in-law, like you just admitted now, last year. And so now he is now scared. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, it's a very great recording that obviously I will show the authorities that he is scared of you. You've admitted Shahid is scared of you. So why is he gonna confide in you or go in your show when you're mocking him back, shagging cats, and then you're also saying that he's shit scared of you? Okay, thank you, Shahid. Thank you. You know, it's hard to sometimes realize, sometimes to prove stuff, but when you're so dumb that you say it with your own mouth, you kind of like, just doing the job for me. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, 7 failed businesses. Can you imagine that? You're 40 years old and you had 7 failed businesses. I'm going to contact these business partners to find out if any of them had any problems and find out exactly what happened in those businesses that they folded so quickly. Now, let's play that again.
Faz actually spoke to Shahid's brother-in-law, yeah? And the reason Shahid's shit scared of me is because I don't take no shit off him or his bullshit. He can't lie to me. You lot, yeah, he can lie to you and you fucking, rap him. Maybe because you don't have a kid that's that age. Raj, you won't know nothing. I mean, you haven't, all you've got is a dog, and that's not even yours, it's your sister's. And that died as well.
Oh, thank you for R.I.P. Gucci, R.I.P. Gucci, Gucci. Yeah, let me just say something to you. Gucci uh, is a million times more of a man than you could ever be. And guess what Gucci was? Gucci was a female dog, but Gucci could grow actual whiskers. You can't even grow a mustache, pussy. Oh, yeah. So yes, Gucci is more man of man than you can ever be. Uh, yeah, that's not her pick actually. Okay, what's this? Wow. Wow, this let me just say you something here. Now I understand why Halima is so cocky. Her family are a rogues gallery of I don't want to say too much because I might get a little goalie in my head. Anyone who knows what a goalie is, they will know what I'm talking about. And so I might have to be actually careful, but it actually strengthens my case that this girl could be a potential threat to me and my family, and also promoting terrorism on a channel with these ISIS nasheeds. And so now I've got more information about the Benares family. Yeah, it's looking a bit peak for you guys. Not offense. Let me just say something. The authorities will be interested in Halima a bit more because um, that that particular surname is bringing up some freaking real crazy stuff, man. And yeah, crazy. Can't say too much because I need to collate it and make sure everything is above board. All right. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to be a bit. I'm trying to stand next to the mic because I don't want anyone to hear me talking because I'm in a separate room. But there's other people in the other room, and I don't want to have to. I want to. I better, actually, I'll shout. I'm not actually. I'm not even shouting. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not actually shouting, so I'm all right. I think. I don't think I've shouted. Hopefully, I haven't.
What are you going to know about children? You're a little sly one. Okay, you sorted it out for Jen Wallace. But the boycott didn't work, did it? Oh, I'm going to boycott him. And 10 minutes later, Zubaida, you're not going to change here. Let's be honest, yeah. Soon as these are all okay, hunky dory, you have one kick off with a couple of Muslims, you'll be back there. That's what it is with you. 100%. To the max. Don't worry, we'll talk about that later. Chat with everybody. Remember? And then when you go and say shit about me, yeah, and you know exactly where and when. And don't worry, don't talk behind my back after I've apologized to you in a pub and a private chat with everybody. Remember? And then when you go and say shit about me, yeah, and you know exactly where and when. And don't worry, we'll talk about that later. Yeah, when you go and do the backbiting, even though I shouldn't have really apologized to you because it was your fucking fault anyway. But I thought, no, I'll tell you what, she's doing a good thing. I'll go out my own way.
So this guy's saying he should never have apologized to Zabida. Do you know what this guy did? This filthy individual. Zabida gave him her marriage certificate, Islamic marriage certificate, in confidence, And this guy has so little honor. He then took this particular confidential document and then told everybody it was a mutta contract. Think about the disrespect, that is to Zabida. Think about the disrespect, And he's saying he should never have apologized. Now, like the same way that you're saying that, I'm the same as the rapist that, raped, thousands of young girls up north because I got a link from Shahid. It's the same way you're belittling this as well. Yeah. To you, it's nothing because you know what, Svaz? You got no morality. Yeah. You have no moral code. You have no issue with a female giving you her marriage contract and then turning it around and saying it's a mutta contract. And then you think that you don't need to apologize. Yeah, well, it shows the type of person you are. People are starting to cotton on to you, who you are, Faz. You are entertaining, yeah. A bit like, how, I don't know, a sword swallower might be entertaining, but you're not. You got nothing of substance now. Everybody can see through you. Yeah, you're a joke. Yeah, you're a joke. Nobody takes you seriously, Faz. All they want to listen to you is going, yeah, yeah, what's that? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, yeah, no problem. Yeah, yeah, I got the deal. Yeah, no problem. I got the deal. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, he was talking about me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, fitna. No one, all people find you is a joke. Yeah, you don't bring anything of substance. Yeah, your channel is a joke. You're a joke. You cause more division between Muslims than the Shia Sunni conflict. No one has created more fights and arguments between fellow Muslims than you. Yeah. I think you might be the reason, yeah, in around 50 years, if the Muslim community suddenly, kind of like fractures, it's going to be because of you and your channel.
But then, when you go on another, remember, Zubaida, I'll tell you that little secret later on today, right? But then the funny thing is, you were there. Oh no, Raj, did you blackmail him? Did you do this? Do you know what he said? He said, I blackmailed him. Now, why don't you ask him for the evidence?
Okay. Well, let the police check the evidence because, I'm not going to say too much. Well, let me just say something. I wasn't the one saying I'm going to go around Shahid's home. Let me just say that. Don't want to say too much. I'm not the one that said that. Now, um, I'm willing to show all my communication with Shahid if the police need to look into it, and I'll see that there's nothing on there where I'm threatening or intimidating or grooming and stuff like that. I'm fully up for showing. That's why I reported it, because I want to basically not only clear my name but also make sure Faz knows you can't go around bullying a 19-year-old boy and threatening him and intimidating him by saying, I'm going to go to your family, I'm going to go to your thing, just because you don't know what he's saying and stuff. Yeah, and this is why you need to stop what you're doing. Yeah, you need to stop that. Now, why don't you set up another business? Yeah, maybe you can foul, yeah, and have the number 8 fouled business, yeah, in the next, I don't know, couple of months. Yeah, why don't you try, creating a shop, yeah, like a barber or something, where you groom whiskers and all that kind of stuff.
I'll give you the evidence, no problem. Yeah, go and listen to Halima's stream. Yeah, listen to what he said, what I actually did. Yeah, funny. Well, you didn't.
Now, I listened to that audio. Shahid sounds like, when you got a hostage video and somebody's been asked questions and they cannot, they're so under kind of like duress that their demeanor and the way they talk is almost it's almost like a different person in the terms of the way they're kind of communicating, because they want to say the truth but they can't because of the people that are asking them stuff. They are actually people they really despise and dislike. Yeah, because I know for a fact he hates Grey Dunya. I'm sorry, because Grey Dunya said some nasty stuff about his mother and stuff like that, and these guys are bullies and stuff like that. Yeah, so obviously he probably does dislike, I won't say hate, but he probably does dislike them.
But don't worry, Zubaida. Look, we know this game with you in it. Yeah, we know what it's all about. In it. Catch your core.
Now listen to
OG. Yeah, Groominator, run things, and 2 catch your core. Yeah, deal or no deal. Yeah, no problem. Don't worry. Tonight I'm gonna go through. Okay, Rajmatters.og. Yeah, Groominator, run things, and 2 catch your core. OG. Yeah, Groominator, run things, and 2 catch your core. OG. Yeah, Groominator, run things, and 2 catch your core. OG. Yeah, Groominator, run things, and 2 catch your core. Don't worry.
now when you're calling him to catch a call, and you're saying that he's a vulnerable adult, a vulnerable teenager, Do you now seriously on a serious question? Do you think when I showed the police these recordings of you calling him to catch a call and all of this, do you think they're gonna take you seriously when you say you're concerned for his well-being? Ask yourself seriously. Ask yourself seriously. When I show this recording, if they want to, when I hear it, I say, look, these guys are literally kind of mocking the guy and belittling him. And you've also said before, you're shit scared of you. You admitted it. You're shit scared of you. You admitted to going to his family earlier. You know, you basically disclosed everything on this video. Now, when you're saying all this kind of to catch a car and all that kind of stuff, and you're mocking the man for something he said 3 years ago, yeah, 1.5 years ago, then what you're doing is dragging up the past about this guy, belittling him and bullying him and mocking the man. That is not somebody, when you're mocking and belittling someone, that is not the actions of a man that is concerned about someone. That's an action of a man that is bullying someone and mocking them. Yeah. You're adding insult to injury. Yeah. If you listen to the whole thing about Shahid and the conversation, I'll go through it when I got more time. It's basically a textbook case of coercion. Now, the reason why the police here have a particular way of questioning people is because they are not allowed to put kind of like the answer into the person's mind when they're questioning. So, you know, you can have a question like, where did you go on the night of the 20th of September? Now, if you say that, the question is open for the person to answer it. Now, if you then go, did you go to Little Road on the 20th of September at 11 a.m.? Now, what you're doing is kind of like adding stuff into it that might make the person kind of get more clues about what's going on and stuff like that. Maybe that's not the best analogy because I'm actually quite tired, but you understand what I'm saying. Like, you know, you can't put the question when you're questioning people where you're kind of like pushing them into a particular narrative. Yeah. What was going on?
And Zubaida, listen, you know when somebody apologizes to you, right? And they got a clean heart, you shouldn't go on, you know, backbite.
You haven't got a clean heart because you said you don't believe you should have apologized. So you haven't got a clean heart. That's why I don't accept certain people's apologies.
And chat shit about them to the people. Trust me. You lot are so fucking thick, honestly. You lot are completely thickheads.
No. Faz. You need to understand. You think you're smart, but you're actually stupid. Yeah, I know my limitations. I don't consider myself to be a smart guy. You know, I'm not the smartest tool in the box. I know my limitations, but you think you're smarter than what you are. That's why in this particular video, you've admitted things that I can clearly use to show that you are bullying Shahid. Firstly, you said that I know Shahid is shit scared of me because I went to his brother before and he knows I don't take no shit. So obviously, case proven. Shahid's scared of me, like I've said. You've then said loads of stuff about mocking him about with cats and all this kind of stuff and all of this kind of nasty stuff. I'm belittling and mocking the man, even though you say he's a vulnerable adult. You're also equating the grooming epidemic of the rape of, you know, thousands of young little girls to what has allegedly happened to Shahid. That shows your moral compass is wrong as well. So all of this kind of stuff is just basically when you add them all together, you're done out here, pussy. You're done out here.
Right? Anybody can see through your bullshit. It's 100%. Yeah, you didn't bat me, but you didn't bat me. And trust me, I know what you said in that call as well as Zubaida. Yeah?
How do you know what was said? Is it recorded? Because I want to ask you, how did you know what was said in that call? Was it someone giving you third-hand information, or have you got a recording? Because I'm going to say something to you, Faz. If you play a recording of a secret conversation, I'm going to say to you, checkmate. Yeah. So you're kind of like in a what we call a rock and a hard place at the moment, because in order to prove something categorically, you're going to have to play the recording. If you give us third hand somebody else's, let's just say their version of it, that's open to question. Yeah. So let's see whether you are going to play a recording, a secret recording, because the whole reason why you're saying that I'm a bad guy is because I played a secret recording. So Faz, let's see your next move, bitch.
And this is why I don't fucking trust you. What I did, I thought, no, I'll give her another chance. But you're just a slimy one.
You're going to give her another chance. Do you understand how much of a psychopath you are? You're a type of guy that would probably, I don't know, to one of your friends, you'd probably do something like violate the man. I don't know, shit on his living room floor or something. You know, you go around, you go, all right, I want to go for a dump right now. You know, I've had a bit of coke today. Can I just take a dump? And you just shit on the floor. And then what you do is you go, oh, you know, I forgive you. I forgive you. Yeah. And your mate's going, oh, no, why did you do it? I forgive you. I forgive you. That's the type of person you are. You will violate people, and then you would expect them to apologize to you, and you forgive them. Yeah.
Like these other three that I've mentioned, you're part of that crew, 100%.
What crew?
When it comes down to it, when shit hits the fan, you got to come back to the Muslims. When you groomed a fucking child. Oh, sorry, a teenager.
Watch this. Listen to this. This is where
Raj, I am going to go to his family and I'm going to tell them what you did. You groomed a fucking child. Oh, sorry, a teenager. Right? And listen, Zubaydah, stop fucking sticking up for a groomer. Stop it. And listen, Sheikh One, and let me give you, Sheikh One, you knowing it, yeah? Look, Tukat Shakur, Pigeon, Raj.
So you're going to hear the biggest oxymoron that you're ever going to hear. This guy is going to say Shahid was groomed and he's a vulnerable guy. And he refers to him as what? Tukat Shakur. Anything you say next, Faz, is none and void when anybody with any sensual, any kind of sense or morality, because you're mocking the man but pretending to be somebody that is concerned for him. You can't show concern by mocking someone. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Your concern is fake. So listen to this shit. This is very, very interesting. I'm glad I listened to this today.
Raj, I am going to go to his family and I'm going to tell them what you did. You groomed a fucking child. Oh, sorry, a teenager. Right? And listen, Zubaydah, stop fucking sticking up. Look, Tukat Shakur, Pigeon, Raj, I am going to go to his family and I'm going to tell them what you did. You groomed a fucking child. Look, Tukat Shakur, Pigeon, Raj, I am going to go to his family and I'm going to tell them what you did. You groomed a fuck. Look, Tukat Shakur, Pigeon, Raj, I am going to go to his family and I'm going to tell them what you did. You groomed. Look, Tukat Shakur, Pigeon, Raj, I am going to go to his family and I'm going to tell them what you did. You groomed a fucking child. Oh, sorry, a teenager. Right? And listen, Zubaydah, stop fucking.
Now, what I will say to you this year is when you talk to Shahid's family, are you gonna refer to him as Tukat Shakur? And when they are, so I can imagine you going around the house, knock, knock, I want to talk to you about your son, Tukat Shakur. They'll go, who? Tukat Shakur. Who? Tukat Shakur. Who? And then you go, oh, this guy, you know, he shagged the cat, apparently. And obviously, yeah, what you're doing is you're going to try and humiliate the guy. You are a vile individual, yeah? You're somebody that has no leg to stand on now. I'm glad you did this stream this morning because you're shook and you're making a big mistake. What you've done now is dug your own grave with this conversation, this recording. Don't try to delete it because I've got a copy of it already. So don't worry.
Sticking up for a groomer. Stop it. Raj, I am going to go to his family and I'm going to... And listen, Sheikh One, and let me give you, Sheikh One, you knowing it, yeah? Look, Tukat Shakur, I'm Pigeon, Raj, I am going to go to his family and I'm going to tell them what you did. You groomed a fucking child. Oh, sorry, a teenager, right? And listen, Zubaida, stop fucking sticking up for a groomer. Stop it. He calls your community this. He groomed Shahid to snitch and record people. That's what he did. And you don't see that. You just think, oh, come and sort it out with Jen Wallace. It's all over. You're letting him off the hook. Yeah, you sat there with Halima for God knows how long, yeah? Oh, Halima, yeah, you read a fucking essay out about her whole life. I know you two have got problems for treatment to a pigeon who's actually potentially groomed a teenager.
Yeah, I mean, this situation about the grooming of a teenager is so vile. It shows you why there's so much grooming up north, because they're equating and mocking the real grooming victims of like Rochtown and Rotherham and all of these places, and Oxford. There's actually an Oxford. Actually, do you know what? Yeah, I forgot about that. Let me just double check something. What I forgot, yeah, how the net closed on the. Okay. Wow. Do you know what? Yeah, I forgot there's an Oxford grooming gang. Okay. Okay. I hope to God there's not a particular name in there. Let me read something. Okay. Kamal Jamal of Oxford, Actor Dogger, Oxford, Anjem Dogger, Oxford. Uh, Obviously, we can't say what community these people are from because you're going to be seen as racist or Islamophobic. So the first 7 members included 2 pairs of brothers, 3 other men in due turn, and one of the gangs was further convicted in June 2000 with other men, 3 of the men who further convicted, and 2 cousins were convicted. Kamal Jamal of Oxford, I wonder where he's from, Actor Dogard, Anjem Dogard, Asad Hussein, Muhammad Kara, Bassam Kara, Zisham Ahmed, Bilal Ahmed, Mustafa Ahmed, Asad Hussein, Kamar Iqbal, Khalid Hussein, Cameron Khan, Mohan Islam, Rahim Mohammed, Aditya Yusuf, Haji Khan, Naomi Khan, Muhammad Nazir, Tita Mahdi, Salek Maya Azad Mia. Wow. Okay. Let's not talk about the names. We don't want to. We don't want facts, yeah, to get in the way of a good kind of like we don't want facts to get in the way of stuff. Yeah? We just don't want facts to get in the way of stuff. It's racist to I don't know, say that all of them sound like they're from a particular community. It's kind of racist. Now I will do a show when I come back actually about Oxford grooming gang because obviously somebody is from Oxford. Somebody is from Oxford, yeah, little old Lima. And she says there's no such thing as grooming gangs. So
groomed, blackmailed. Come on, blackmailed. This is what he bangs on about. Muslim grooming gang, Pakistani grooming gang, Meerpuri grooming gang, yeah?
Do you know what, yeah?
Where's your fire, Zubaida? He's done the same thing.
Listen
to a teenager.
Listen to this.
Come on, blackmail. This is what he bangs on about. Muslim grooming gang, Pakistani grooming gang, Meerpuri grooming gang, yeah? Where's your fire, Zubaida? He's done the same thing. To a teenager. Muslim grooming gang, Pakistani grooming gang, Meerpuri grooming gang, yeah? Where's your fire, Zubaida? He's done the same thing. To a teenager. But no. Muslim grooming gang, Pakistani grooming gang, Meerpuri grooming gang, yeah? Where's your fire, Zubaida? He's done the same thing. Muslim grooming gang, Pakistani grooming gang, Meerpuri grooming gang, yeah? Where's your fire, Zubaida? He's done the same thing to a teenager.
Now, this is the most vilest thing I've ever heard. Now, let's have a look. He's equating me getting a StreamYard link to this. Yeah, remember, I'm going to use Oxford for now, yeah, just because of the fact that this is where Halima's from, and this is probably some of her mates, yeah. Now, so this is what he's trying to equate what I allegedly done, which I deny, to what thingy. So the allegation is that I kind of manipulated and groomed Shahid into giving me some links to StreamYard or Google Hangouts. And this is what he's linking it to the grooming epidemic. He goes, so look at the abuse from it. This is what he's linking it to. This is how much he's belittling this situation. From 2004 to 2010, the men groomed children from 11 to 15-year-olds. Let me say that. From 2004 to 2012, the men groomed children from 11 to 15-year-olds from dysfunctional backgrounds who were unlikely to be believed by others living in care homes. So first of all, absolutely disgusting that you are equating the plight of these young girls to what you allege that I've done to Shahid. It's filthy. You're disgusting, and you are a freaking degenerate and a disgrace to humanity. You are disrespecting all of those young girls that were raped and abused. Yeah, you're nasty, and this is why you need to be freaking outed and condemned and exposed. Yeah. Now, they were given presents, plied with alcohol, and introduced to crack cocaine and heroin. Now, did I ever give Shahid crack cocaine, heroin, and stuff like that? Was Shahid a little 12, 13-year-old girl? Yeah. After the girls became dependent on the men, they were guarded so they cannot organize it and threatened that they and their families will be harmed if they try to leave. Yeah. These girls were raped vaginally, orally, and anally, sometimes by several men. The abuse occasionally lasted for several days at a time. Some girls were groomed to be prostitutes and taken to guest houses in Bradford, Leeds, London, Slough, Bournemouth with other men, paid to have sex with them. The girls were subjected to extreme sexual violence, biting, suffocating, and burning. They were tortured with knives, baseball bats, and meat cleavers, and were occasionally urinated upon. This is why TYO was talking about pissing on Jafar's daughter, because this is what the groomers do. One of the 14-year-old girls burned with a lighter when she tried to resist having sex. The mother of another girl said that she had begged social services staff to rescue her daughter from the gang, who had threatened to cut the girl's face off and slit the throats of members of the girl's family. One girl, aged 12, was forced into prostitution. She was abused in various places around Oxford, including in a flat. The Nanford guest town traveled in her. She frequently contracted chlamydia and was covered in burns from where the men had stubbed her in cigarettes. She began to self-harm and described the experience as a living hell. She said that the men sometimes seemed to be aroused by her crying. Muhammad Kara, the ringleader of the gang, was brazen in his exploitation. According to the Guardian, he acted in the belief that authorities would never challenge him, sometimes that for years to be true. He branded the buttocks of one underage victim with his initial M, marking her as his property, and charged men between £400 and £600 to have sex with her. Kara visited the girl at her house, where she was a carer for all her deaf and ill parents. He performed an illegal abortion on the same girl. He regularly had sex with her when she was the age of 12. His brother had a parallel relationship with her. Although she did not see him as often. Before she reached her teens, she was pregnant when Muhammad Kral found out. He was effing fuming with her for allowing it to happen and told her, "You should have been more responsible." He went into a rage and grabbed her by the throat. Soon after, he gave her drugs and took her to Reading, where a backstreet abortion was performed with a hooked instrument. A 14-year-old girl was threatened with a gun into having sex with a member of the sex ring. She said the gang members were aware she lived in a children's home, and the actor Dogra, a gang member, waited around the corner from the children's home in Henley on Thames, where she lived. She described being transported around flats, guest houses, and parks where she was then raped. So, do I need to say anything? Is that what I did to Shahid? Is what you're saying? You lot are vile, nasty people. This is why people are looking at you sideways. That you are basically conflating and alleged. It's not true that I got a stream a Google Hangout link to this. Did you read it? What they did to those girls? One young as 12. I wonder why 12. Well, Ali Dawa sees 9-year-olds as adults. So does Sheikh One. So does Sir Faz. So does Great Dunya and all of these guys. TYO. They see them as adults. They're adults. She's an adult, that 12-year-old, according to their eyes. So you guys, yeah, every time you say that I've groomed Shahid and it's the same as this, you lot, yeah, need to be called out. Yeah. What you've done is so disgusting that I cannot even believe that you cannot see what you're saying, how vile it is. Now, listen to what he said now, just to show you how disgusting Sheikh One is, because Sheikh One, I reported you as well in the allegation to the police, you and Grey Dunya with Faz. Now, I'm going to tell them that you're spreading the lie around that I've done revenge porn on Shahid. Now, do you think writing that Raj used revenge porn tactics on Shahid is something that is positive or a disrespect to Shahid? Do you think this particular comment is going to make Shahid feel better about himself or worse? Think about it. Think about what you're saying. Yeah? Think about what you're saying. You're actually bullying Shahid by saying that I've done revenge porn on him. Where's the revenge porn? You cannot say stuff like that without belittling the man. You lot are bullying Shahid. You lot are basically thugs and criminals. You think that grooming of young girls, yeah, as I read that particular article, is a joke. That's why you're correlating what you perceive to have happened to Shahid to these girls that were basically, I would say, freaking were tortured. They were tortured, and them not find it funny. Oh, Raj groomed Shahid. He's like the groomers that groomed those girls. Yeah. No. You don't need to be scared, Sheikh One. Don't worry about yourself. But Fazlur Rahman Khan from Blackpool should be, because Fazlur Rahman Khan owns the channel. I have Fazlur Rahman Khan's full details, including home address, telephone number, email, and also his local police station. You guys are going to be fine. Yeah, don't worry. But Fazlur Rahman Khan is going to be toppled. And when he's gone, you're gone. You get it? You go for the head of the snake, not the hangers-on and the groupies. The groupies like you are nothing to me. What I would do is to go for the head. And obviously, your head honcho is Fazlur Rahman Khan, the man that has had 7 failed businesses and equates what's happening to Shahid to what I just read in this article. Yeah, and let's see what the police think of that kind of allegation. I'm pretty sure some of these policemen will find it pretty disgusting as well when I told them the kind of allegations you lot are making. Do you know what? Yeah. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh my god. Do you know what? Yeah, I need to go. Yeah, because I've just seen Respect. I don't normally actually, maybe I could just listen to it from here, because I'm actually bored, to be honest with you. Let me see. Let's see if I can get the thingy. What's going on there?
Anyway,
one of the verses you brought to me is when a woman divorces.
Yes, Rastafari. I mean, yes, my Muslim brother. Alhamdulillah, salam alaikum. Oh, yes.
We got dinner with.
No,
And you didn't mean it.
You all the steroids up. Okay. I don't wish to. Yeah, do let the lady speak.
In Islam, when the man died, and she straight away moved on.
He's running, especially dealing with divorce. You put a song on her.
This guy is.
That's man, you know, I've been telling you from.
Now, if you look at the title again, yeah, what is the title? What is the title? What is the title of this show, of the people that are saying that they're concerned for Shahid? It's Raj groomed to catch a call and which monafics helped him. Now, obviously, the title just shows you the disregard these guys have for Shahid. If they truly cared about Shahid, they would have written, you know, Shahid, you know, we forgive you. Please come onto the panel and let's talk about it. But they're mocking him and taking the piss out of him because that is the reason why they know that they are lying, and the fact that these guys are going to be exposed. And I'm telling you straight now to Sheikh One and you lot, don't worry about yourself. You're low-hanging fruit. Like I said, it's going to be Fazlur Rahman Khan. He's got quite a reputation with business. And what we're going to do with the head of the snake is we're just going to make sure that, you know, he realizes that, you know, bullying and intimidating a young boy and making false allegations against myself and other people and equating the grooming and rape of thousands of young girls to what is happening here is going to be heard by the public, especially in Blackpool. Especially in Blackpool. I think people around Blackpool need to start hearing about his views and what he really thinks about certain things. So yeah, I need to shoot now because somebody's actually shouting in the background. I need to go. What I'll do is I don't know. It depends how bored I am tomorrow. If the problem is, yeah, like when I'm at home, I can draw and stuff. But I'm not at home, so I'm freaking bored out of my brain, to be honest with you. But I do need to go. I need to have an early night tonight because I got a long day tomorrow. But if I'm kind of free though, I'll maybe do another thingy. But from Saturday, you won't really hear from me, even on the streams, to be honest with you. Here you can see that Raj is, you know, just testing out his new clothes. I've lost some weight though. I need to lose another half a stone, man. I want to lose another half a stone, but I don't know if I can do it by Sunday. As you can see, first time I've ever worn a blue turban. Yeah. Blue turban, eh? Look at Raj. What do you think of the clothes, man? What do you think of the clothes, dudes? What do you think of the Raj? Well, this is just me testing the clothes out. I just wore them today just so I can see how everything flowed, including the blue turban and all that kind of stuff. You know, look, I just told her to take some photos. But this is what I'll be wearing on my main day. Yeah, I'm not going to say Dave Smith, but I will say I don't negotiate with terrorists still. Let's just say that, yeah. I don't negotiate with terrorists. But yeah, my life will be changed when I come back. I won't say why, but I'll give you an update. Yeah, it looks like a black turban because the lighting ain't that great, but it's actually dark blue. It's a navy kind of color. It's actually a navy color, so yeah. It's actually pretty dark blue, but you can't tell. The clothes are actually blue as well, with a pattern on there, but the lighting's pretty bad. So yeah, I look pretty thin though, considering I'm still half a stone off my target weight. What can I say, man? Yeah, I didn't even see that little old peacock in the background. Anyway, I'm off. Take care, everybody. And like I said, well, Blackpool, I've always wanted to go Blackpool. I'm not going to lie, man, to go and, you know, see the beach and stuff. And catch a Bengali fish. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm off anyway. Take care.